Hi, welcome. Let's talk about business. My name is Nelson Peña from IMC International, partnering with Yugoslavi TV, Swiss Financial TV in Geneva. Today I have invited Dr. Graziano Nigro to talk about PPP, Private-Public Partnership. Hi, Graziano. Welcome in our studio today.
Good morning. Good morning, Nelson.
This PPP, it's a kind of a very strange world, isn't it? What does it mean exactly? What is the content of a PP operation?
There are worldwide. In worldwide, there are many definitions of PPP, it depends from many factors. But there is a framework in which everyone like me that study and that work in this market, that have passion for these public-private partnerships, and can agree. And this is that PPPs are a collaboration from two parts: a private part, a private side that are private company, private entrepreneurs, and a public side that are public administration, government, and all the public entities at all the levels. And in this collaboration, important is the agreements from the two parts. Very often, the public entities don't have the capital to the financial resources to make public works.
When we are talking about capital, Graziano, as far as I have read in a study between the 90s, mid-90s, in 2007, 2009, only in Europe, we had experienced, I think, more or less 1,400 deals, closed deals with 220, 250 billion values. And then something happened. There was a kind of decrease by 40%. That has to do something with the financial crisis, or because it's just two complete different animals, the private sector and the public sector?
Really, I know this study. I think you are. Do you refer to the European Investment Bank studies?
Probably.
No, sure, isn't this?
Yeah.
And there is no doubt that from 28 PPPs had a decline on capital value, on the amount. But you have to look to some factor about these studies on PPPs, because there is a problem of methodology and a problem of acquisition of big data. And this is a worldwide problem. Governments always have a special look to a study and to market update on PPPs. But for example, the study that do you refer, that we and our colleagues also in Italy know very well, don't take inside all small business, of 5 million.
What's the average? What's the average business value?
But it's this study.
I can divide this 250 through 1,400.
But medium in this study there are the big deal, 300 million, 400 million. There is all the infrastructures, the most important infrastructures inside, and so these studies very often don't take inside the project finance of 5 millions. That also it's a very important deal, and a lot of private company work for this.
So can we say that there is a range of 4 or 5 million which can go to 1 billion, 2 billions?
Sì, this is a range. The small in this, for example, Italy is a very special market about this. You can see figure 5, for example, because in Italy and not in the rest of Europe, there are only little PPP and very big PPP. There is not a medium value. That this medium value come from 50 million euro to 300 million euro, and this is the average medium size of capital value in the PPPs in Europe. And in Italy we have this special situation about a lot of more little that, for example, there are not in this study of the European Investment Bank. There is a problem of methodology. Sure, there was a minus capital value from 2008, but also take a look also at the general economic crisis that was in Europe from 2008. This is not a word that is not, this word is strictly correlated with the economic and financial world, and so like in a lot of business sector we had crisis. It's a consequence that also.
Okay, can we say that nevertheless that there has been a crisis? This business model is very, very important for many countries, for many states, for many municipalities to get to money. On the other side, for private investors to get into the business. This is what you are saying.
Sure. First, I want to say that always in this study, and also in the other study of, for example, the PPP IRC, that also is an entity of the World Bank, in the first half of 2013, we have a growth again. So in the economic study, like you know, it's important not the story, but it's important the index about the future. So looking at the future, we wait an increase about only for 2013 and first half 2014, an increase of 25%.
Let's talk about the PPP itself, because when you're talking to an entrepreneur who tries to work with a public entity, almost, at least the whole I know, they say it's too complicated. And somehow they are two complete different animals with two complete different interests, because there is a political side and on the other side is the entrepreneurial side. How does it work in a daily case? How are the procedures to get into this kind of partnership between a private entity and a public entity?
Sure, it can look a difficult collaboration, because if we look at the historical mentality also about government and world economic world, but now it's you have to think that really a lot of big public works and also small public works and public service for the citizen, for the community, simply don't born without PPP. But they can born only thank you to PPPs and project financing, for example, that is one of the most important, the most numerous PPPs that in Europe and in all the world.
Thanks a lot for watching Lucas Swiss Financial TV, partnering with IMC International. Bye for now.